Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I am wrapping up April with one of my favorite boxes that's been sent to me for review. It is of course my Ireland box. Now it comes in a nice mailer bag all the way from Dingle, Ireland. This particular box is a little hefty, and for that reason I think it is a little bit more beat up than usual, but I'm sure that all the contents inside are just fine. Now I don't know what it is about Ireland, but I do have an affinity for it. I don't have necessarily any family history there, but perhaps it is just the fact that it is a beautiful green island on this beautiful earth that sometimes strangely reminds me of my own island home of Maui. So let's go ahead and get into it. This box is $49.95 per month plus $15.50 US in shipping from Dingle. They ship all over the world, which I think the shipping price that they give to you is definitely reasonable. I do have a code for you. It's just Maui. That will save you $5, but as usual, I'll put all the information for you in the description box below. When we open it up, we get some nice green tissue paper. Like I said, the items inside were pretty hefty, so it looks like things have gotten a bit jostled, like the little tag has gotten ripped, but I'm sure everything is just fine. I usually go ahead, ooh, it smells like coffee in here. So I think whatever we got, there might have been a tiny bit of spillage. I will have to see. Let's see. Yes, I smell coffee for sure. Might have to do some washing before I take my photos. Let's see. But I'm gonna bring everything out because usually the booklet that Catherine and her team put together for us is along the bottom. Oh my goodness, there is a really, really cute and unique item in here. Yes, we do have some coffee and there has been a bit of spillage, but hopefully not too much, and hopefully the item that I have is not too stained. I think I might be able to wash it up, but you guys will see it soon enough. But I think I have everything, including our recipe for the month, which is family porridge and banana morning muffins. Ooh, those look really, really good. Like a nice little oatmeal kind of muffin sort of situation with the fresh fruit. That looks amazing. Maybe we will get one of the ingredients for that, and I will have a justification to actually take the time to make one of these recipes for you so that I can take those photos over on the gram. And then of course we have Catherine's beautiful booklet. Again, it's always like beautiful glossy pages, lots of pictures, lots of text. Waking up within the Irish farmhouse is the April theme, and then usually towards the back they do give us a little sneak peek. I'm just going to show you. Yes, there has been a bit of coffee spillage in there. You probably can't see it, but it smells really amazing, and usually we get tea, so this is kind of a treat that we are getting coffee in this box. Let's see if there's a spoiler for next month. It says, oh, and there's our Meet the Makers section. It says, what's up next? This is a new one. I was inspired in January to shake things up with the themes after going to a concert with my mother in the National Concert Hall in Dublin. The music was all about Ireland, written by a composer called Brendan Graham. I was so blown away when Sean Keane stood up on the stage and began to sing Brendan Graham's Isle of Hope. It was so emotional. I was so emotional. I'm going to skip ahead. It says, so I've titled the May My Ireland box, the one that you could get in on, The Isle of Home. Oh, that like touches my heart, even though I have a different island home. It says, and what will be in your My Ireland box will be so very special and is inspired by those who left and what they may have taken with them on their journey. There are lots of surprises in there that I know you will all love, and I'm working with really talented makers here in Ireland to bring this special My Ireland box to you. So yes, all Irish products and makers, and she tells us all about them in the Let's Meet the Makers section. Oh, you guys, right now she is running a fun special where there's a golden shamrock prize. So one subscriber every month will get a golden shamrock, and then they get a prize. In this case, for this month, it was these beautiful earrings that have a value of $240. Wow, you guys. So let's see what she has to say about the Irish farmhouse. So let me just skip ahead a little bit. You can see she has like stories. It's a nice narrative. She tells us about traditions and what's going on in Dingle at the time, all kinds of history as well. It says, let's stay overnight this time and wake up within a cozy bed as the light peers through the curtains and the cockerel raises you from your sleepy slumber. There's another sense that is activated, your smell. You sit right up in bed and just know that downstairs your hostess has just taken something out of the oven and that aroma has drifted upstairs to your room, calling you down. You step quietly down the stairs and peer into the kitchen, not sure if you should be down so early. It says, the ban Unti, the house, is over the moon to see, the housewoman, is over the moon to see you, and she bellows out with a great big smile, Fata Rota Moden, welcome to you this morning. In more Gaelic, let's see, it says, Sig Shias Unsen. Sit down there. And she directs you to a comfortable chair at the dining table. A scone, perfectly warm, homemade jam and butter are placed in front of you, and you cannot help but smile and salivate. So she goes on, and of course this is kind of introducing some of the items, but I do like to read a lot of the Meet the Maker section, but some beautiful nature images. Catherine takes most of these herself, lots of great sheep images, you know I love that. And then we get to the Meet the Maker section back here. So one is from a company that has been featured in my Ireland box before, and I love their stuff. It is Nicola Smith. I don't know. I may have been saying it wrong this whole time. From Big Red Kitchen out of County Meath. Says, what we love about this little cottage business is just that. It's not in the slightest bit taken by the lure of the big supermarkets who would love to stock Nicola's products. Nicola understands what it means to be a cottage industry, and she never wants to deviate from her principles. This is why it is so special that we are sending you her jam, made the traditional Irish way with only natural ingredients. So she started her company back in 2010. So this is a new one. So we've gotten different jams from Nicola, and then we've also gotten, one time we got a lemon curd that was like one of my favorite things ever. This sounds amazing. It is Irish raspberry and vanilla jam. And isn't it cute that she puts the little fabric on top of the cap as well? Let me see if I can show you. You can look at that beautiful raspberry in there. It says, this is from Catherine, I try to eat food that is made as natural as possible. It doesn't bother me if there's sugar in it, just as long as it's really homemade, the traditional way. So Nicola's jams are always in my kitchen, and I often gift a selection of them, and they are always loved. So that is our jam for our breakfast that she hinted at in that nice story. Then we have something from, oh goodness, Charlie from Shannonbridge Pottery out of County Offaly. So it looks like it's in here. It says, Shannonbridge Pottery is situated in West Offaly near the River Shannon, where both the town of Shannonbridge and the ruins of Clonmacnoise are on its banks. I've met Charlie many times at craft fairs, and we always chat enthusiastically about new design ideas that our members would like. I think that he made the Irish cottage mug that we got a little while ago. It says, I'm so delighted that Charlie could work with us to make a mug for you that looked like it came right from the Irish farmhouse. Look how cute this little mug is with the chickens. It says, I really like the Ireland signposts. Those old traditional signposts are all over the country here in Ireland. They're part of our landscape, along with cows and sheep and working horses within the farming fields, sheepdogs, hens, and all of the animals. So super cute, and it does have the Ireland little post. So I like that they worked in the what I consider like kind of touristy, like Ireland logo in there as part of the image. So that is kind of cute, although it's not quite printed onto the signpost the way maybe it'd be a little wonky. But I love the chickens. I was marveling, we were marveling at all of the chickens, especially the beautiful roosters that you see on the island of Kauai. So you see them over in Ireland too, on a farmhouse, at a farmhouse. But let's see what else we have. Let's see, we have something from Jeremy Spence of Turf Peat Incense and Spence Bryson. Let's see what we've got. So, oh, this is the tea towel that I am afraid may have gotten a bit of coffee stainage on it, but I don't think you'll see it too much. You can kind of see some coffee grounds that it caught, but you know, that's what tea towels do. But it's lovely. It's from Turf Peat Incense Company, Ireland tea towel. It does have Ireland on it. You guys know I personally, even though I have visited Ireland, I'm not usually one for things that say Ireland on them. Like, I don't mind so much the shamrocks and the harps, but to me this feels very souvenir-y, but at the same time it's a very functional item, so I can go with it. Doesn't quite go with my red and black kitchen scheme, unfortunately. It looks a little Christmassy with this beautiful green, but it is still a lovely item. It says, I always have a tea. Oh, so talking about Jeremy, he is an enthusiastic Irishman. He comes up with a new lifestyle Irish treasures that are just wonderful. I'm excited to work with him again this year. So we have something really special in the pipeline that will be exclusive to you all. Now that's stuff I like. It says he sent to me one of his new tea towels, and you can tell that he's worked on the textile industry for years and knows quality. I told him that I would have to wash and use it several times before I gave it the go-ahead, and I must say that his tea towel has become one of my favorites to grab in the morning. It does seem very absorbent with this nice waffle texture. It says, I always have a tea towel slung over my shoulder when I'm working in the kitchen. A new one is taken from the tea towel drawer each morning as I dry the kids' lunch boxes, and I tend to look for this one first when it's washed. I need a few more from him. I love mine, and I'm absolutely sure you will know what I'm writing about when you use your beautiful shamrock tea towel. Enjoy it in your kitchen. So hopefully, like I said, that coffee just kind of brushes out, or I'll have to give it its first wash. It's done its first job sopping up some coffee. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this is the item that I was excited about. Or maybe we should talk about, should we talk about the coffee? So this is from Keith Earls. This is the coffee that made a bit of a mess. It's got a very sleek package, just black, but you can see, oh, here's Ireland in the back. Here's Ireland in the back, but it did open up just a little bit, just enough to let some grounds of coffee out. Not a ton, but just a nice bit so that it makes my whole box smell nice and let the tea towel get its first work in. So it says coffee from Limerick. It says, Thomas and I are morning coffee drinkers and have always thought about sending some to you, but we need to wait for the perfect blend from Ireland. Then Keith Earls came along and asked us to sample his brew. We really liked it and felt that the waking up within the Irish farmhouse theme was the perfect one to include it in. Keith Earls is an Irish former rugby union player who played as a wing for United Rugby Championship Club Munster and the Ireland national rugby team. You guys, that is the one sport that I played in college. That's a little trivia question for you. It says, throughout his 15-year professional rugby career, he was lucky to travel the world, witnessing and experiencing vastly different cultures. No matter what continent we were on, no matter what team was playing, coffee was the commodity that bound us together. He has embarked on a journey of extensive research and sourcing and roasting beans to the highest standard. From Keith. I don't know where I got Charlie. It says, I started roasting coffee using a popcorn maker at home in my kitchen, sourcing green beans from various sources around the world and experimenting with the roast profile, he says. I delved deeper and deeper into learning the art of roasting, seeking help and guidance from established roasters, mixing various profiles and flavors. Enjoy your coffee and blended by a famous Irish rugby player. It smells divine, you guys. It smells so good. Home of Limerick's finest roasted coffee roastery. It's for Brazil nuts. It says tasty notes, chocolate and nutty, roasted in Limerick, Ireland. It's called 1114. Cool. So let's see what else. We'll go back to the Merry Mill, which has the smallest mill in Europe. It's the family affair in County Laois. I love organic and I love small businesses. Merge these two with healthy and Irish, and I'm diving right in. This is all, again, in the voice of Catherine. I started buying the Merry Mills brownie mixes. So easy when you need to whip up a treat as a gift or to keep kids busy. Can we get those brownie mixes, Catherine? That sounds amazing. It says, and then I tried their soda bread and wow, hooked on to the scone mix. Delightful. I knew it was a must for this month's my Ireland box. Working with small businesses brings me so much joy. They're always so grateful for the order and I love to support them. So it is a white scone mix. I was then delighted to learn that this little business nestled in the countryside in County Laois recently won Best Organic Food Processing Small Medium Enterprise and the EU Organic Awards. Well done, all at Merry Mill. This little company was merrily founded in 2015 by Kevin Scully, and he and his busy team sow, harvest, and indeed mill their own oats and other organic and gluten-free gems. It is wonderful that they have worked with us this month. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. P.S. Should you take a look at the video on their website, the Merry Mill, it's so sweet. Waking up within an Irish farmhouse, the family within this business work on the farm to bring premium, organic, gluten-free foods to you. So let's see how hard this is. It looks like you need 6 fluid ounces of milk, 2 ounces of soft butter, and it does say that you need a scone cutter, a rolling pin, baking tray, wooden spoon, mixing bowl, and pastry brush. But all you have to add is milk and butter to make these cute little scones. I love that. So let's see. Oh yes, see, teaspoon bread soda. So I was thinking that these morning muffins would be made with oats that we would get from the mill, but different recipe. So these are scones, but I will definitely bake the scones for my photos. Gonna have to wait on the recipe though for the month, but it is really nice because I did notice that Catherine also included a UK to US conversion chart, which is always nice, especially when you are baking and doing things like that. Yes, you can look it up online, but sometimes it's nice to just have it handy if you're kind of perusing your My Ireland booklet that Catherine puts together for you as you are mixing and waiting for things to come back out of the oven. We have one more item in this lovely box, and it was the one that really put a smile on my face when I opened it up. This is from Cofield Country Boards. Look how cute this is, you guys. You know how much I love my sheep items, and Catherine has been not keeping everything for just the sheep box that comes a little bit later in the year, but blessing us with some cute sheep items throughout the year. So it says, this is from Kells County Meath. It says, Cofield Country Boards is another family affair comprising a joiner, a philosopher, and a geologist baker. Cofield Joinery was established in 1978 by John Cofield, the original joiner. Percy Cofield, and the joiner and philosopher, joined the family business at a young age. He completed an apprenticeship in joinery and also studied a BA in philosophy. Louise Caulfield, the geologist baker, studied a BA in geology and a Master's of Science in Environmental Science. She lived in Western Australia while working in the mining industry. She returned home in 2011, and the keen baker called upon the joinery to make a few wooden boards for displaying baked goods. So Caulfield Country Boards was born. Goodness. Seeking a niche in the market for locally crafted wooden cutting and serving boards, Cofield Country Boards rose to the task and focused on creating the most magical products from beautiful, sustainable wood. So sustainable wood, and look, you guys, they're coasters. Isn't that so smart? It's also like a fun like puzzle, but cute little coasters that you can then put back on, and it's a little sheep. I just think that is adorable. So let's see if they all hold together when you take them all off. It says, this is again from Catherine. So here's my 4 coasters. The sheep looks a little bit naked. It's just been sheared. It's so cute though. And I love that it's a little black sheep. Let me see if I can see the little horns. That is so cute. It says, I'm really feeling the sheep this year, and this just had to be included in the April Farmhouse My Ireland box for your mug and just to enjoy in your home. So you have that out on your kitchen table. You can put the little coaster underneath. That is super duper cute. What a cute little coaster set to have out. And then also kind of fun to put it back together, something the kids can do, right? It says, a perfect way to put a smile on your face in the morning. Sheep and Irish wood, a wonderful pair. I'm having trouble. I have to like pay attention while I'm doing it. I think that is absolutely adorable, and what a very well thought out curation. And like I said, she does in the booklet also have a little bit more of a story to tell you how you get to use all of these items. Let's see. About the recipe of the month, it says, I've been trying out new recipes for breakfast, especially ones that can be whipped up quickly and handed to the kids if we are in a rush out the door. These are really nice, and they currently are a hit. I use the Mary Mill organic porridge oats and sometimes use maple syrup instead of honey. Not too much needed as the banana adds a little sweetness. I do like vanilla yogurt, and I've tried these with vanilla soya yogurt too. And then about the booklet, you guys, it says, you all know how much I love to write this for you. I have stacks of books on my desk here about Ireland, and what a great excuse to accumulate them for my research. I love to browse on www.duchas.ireland or IE and read stories from the 1930s collected from the young and old back then when they shared the stories and traditions and so much more that were passed down to them from their ancestors. I also love to research, and in this instance, my time at the bog was just precious. I know that you all like the booklet as much as I like writing it. So one of these days, I think they'll put together something so that we can store all of our booklets in one place. I love all like the stories of the bog. So, oh yes, it looks like we have information about the bog bodies and all of the things that have been found in there, and that's definitely something that I learned about back when I was reading poet Seamus Heaney, which seems appropriate to mention in the National Month of Poetry, even though it's a different nation. Different nation. Oh, goodness. So that is really cool. Lots of like nature and spring pictures in this month's booklet, but I love the whole idea of how she's put everything together. All right, you guys, so going over everything that we got our booklet, we got our recipe, and again, I wish that you could all smell this, and the idea of coming downstairs because you've stayed overnight in this Irish cottage and having a nice cuppa hot, amazing coffee in your adorable coffee mug with chickens and using a little coaster from this super duper cute sheep. And then perhaps you will have a scone with some jam, and then kind of helping you keep everything neat and tidy, you use your shamrock tea towel. So maybe I will go ahead and take the tags off of this guy and give it a washing and see how it looks later on, right? I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, please, please, please help me out with a thumbs up. Help me finish out this month strong. And then we will be on to May, if you can believe it or not. But so far, I do think I will be able to give you daily videos once again, at least for the foreseeable future. I have some really, really great boxes lined up that you will not want to miss. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you soon in next month.